Wednesday Addams is instantly recognizable for her signature stoicism and emotional distance. These traits define her character not just superficially, but as a fundamental lens through which she navigates the world. Yet, beneath this carefully maintained mask lies a complex psychological landscape. In this analysis, we'll explore how Wednesday's deliberate suppression of vulnerability functions both as armor and as a prison, shaping her relationships, influencing her decisions, and ultimately delimiting her growth. At first glance, Wednesday's emotional detachment seems to grant her power. It provides a sense of control in a chaotic world, shielding her from pain and disappointment. She's often unflappable, responding to bizarre or threatening situations with a calm, almost clinical composure. This detachment becomes a protective mechanism, a way to keep others at a distance and guard against the unpredictable consequences of opening up. However, this control is double-edged. By suppressing vulnerability, Wednesday also isolates herself. Throughout the series, we see moments where her stoic exterior cracks, brief but telling glimpses of fear, uncertainty, or longing. These moments reveal that her emotional distance is not the absence of feeling, but rather a complex struggle to manage intense internal conflicts. She wrestles with trust and the desire for connection, even as she pushes those impulses away. Take, for example, her interactions with Enid, her werewolf roommate. Their relationship is one of the few places where Wednesday's emotional armor is tested. Enid's warmth and openness stand in stark contrast to Wednesday's guarded nature. Yet, despite numerous rebuffs, Wednesday gradually allows herself moments of vulnerability with Enid, suggesting an internal conflict between her need for connection and her instinct to remain detached. This dynamic highlights how emotional repression can limit genuine intimacy, even when it's deeply desired. Wednesday's decision-making also reflects this tension. Her calculated and often cold rationality is a byproduct of emotional control. While this allows her to remain focused and strategic, it can also blind her to nuances of human complexity, empathy, compromise, and trust. The series subtly hints that her emotional suppression sometimes leads to missed opportunities for growth or alliances. This suggests that her stoicism, while a source of strength, can also be a barrier to deeper understanding and collaboration. Thematically, this exploration aligns well with the show's darker tone, which consistently challenges conventional notions of strength and vulnerability. Wednesday's journey invites us to reconsider what it means to be strong. Rather than equating strength solely with emotional detachment, the series proposes that true resilience might involve embracing vulnerability, acknowledging fear and uncertainty without losing oneself. Wednesday's mask of emotional detachment is both a shield and a cage. It protects her from pain, but also restricts her development and connection to others. By analyzing the subtle cracks in her facade, we gain insight into her internal battles with trust and fear, and we see that embracing vulnerability could redefine her strength entirely. This psychological depth enriches Wednesday's character, making her not just an icon of stoicism, but a profoundly human figure navigating the complex terrain between isolation and connection. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this commentary, stay tuned for more to come.